Let's say, as a matter of fact, I'll come back on Monday.
As a
Matter of fact.
matter of fact, I'll come back on Monday.
Absolutely. What does it mean, as a matter of fact?
Как по факту.
Like actually, kind of like that. So how many, let's say, how many days will you miss? And we can say, well, as a matter of fact, I'll come back on Monday. All right, I see. So how do you get your homework? If you don't go to school, you still need to do your homework, I think, yeah?
Yeah, I have an online journal.
All right, so how can we reply to, do you still need to do your homework? You still need to do your homework, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a good reply. Let's say something else.
Still have to do it if I don't.
Even if I
don't go to school.
Don't go to school sounds good, or even if I miss school, yeah? What does it mean to miss? Miss school, it means what?
Пропустить.
Exactly. That is so true. All right, let's see. That's what I was looking for. All right, like you still need to do your homework, yeah? And you're like, oh yeah, absolutely. Let's reply like that. You still need to do your homework, yeah?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I still need to do it even if I miss school.
Even though, let's use that one. I didn't finish writing it. What does it mean? Even though?
Даже если.
Even though I miss school. All right. I miss school, or even though I missed school. All right. What about other kids? Are they supposedly also sick? What do you think?
Как?
Are they supposedly also sick? Вероятно. Supposedly.
Who don't go to school?
Other kids.
No. Someone can can go to the hospital or go somewhere.
I see. All right. So people like that. Let's do it like that. Supposedly, let's use that. What does it mean, supposedly?
Supposedly.
I suppose we did that before. And supposedly means what? Yeah, what like, yeah, supposedly what most people think, kind of like that, as you may think, something like that, kind of like that. All right. As you may think. All right. То, что кажется, supposedly. So supposedly, kids are sick now, yeah, because of the season of flu, season of cold, winter, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say that now, many kids are supposedly sick. Let's repeat that.
Now, many kids can supposedly sick.
Yes, are supposedly sick due to
the fact that it is winter now.
It's winter or winter time. Absolutely. All right. Okay. So how many days have you been at home so far? How many days have you missed so far?
From Saturday. From Saturday.
From Sunday maybe.
No, Saturday.
Well, yeah, but Sunday is not a school day. So why are you counting Sunday?
From Monday.
There you go. From Monday sounds good. All right, because technically it doesn't make sense to tell me from Saturday, because what about Sunday? Do you need to go to school on Sunday? Of course, no. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's say Monday. All right, from Monday, you're like taking it easy. What does it mean to take it easy?
Легко справляться.
In English, please. No, it doesn't mean that. You relax. Yeah?
Relax.
So, как это в действии сказать? Tell me right now, what are you doing?
I'm taking easy.
Taking it easy. Let's do that. It имеется в виду ситуация, из-за этого мы говорим как бы ее в плане ситуации. Я ситуацию беру легко. Я это принимаю легко. Something like that. So I'm taking it easy by What are you doing? Tell me. Now that you're sick, what do you do?
I learn Italian. I read book.
Learning, let's do that. By learning Italian, next.
I learn Italian. I reading book. Doing homework. Playing PC games. And and sleeping more than all.
Sleeping or resting, yeah?
Yeah, resting.
What does it mean to rest? Resting means what?
To nap.
To nap a little bit, excellent. Good stuff. All right, let's dive into your homework now. Let's see what we have. All right, and after that, we'll do something else. All right, good job with the sentences. Good work. Let's read them. My sister
kicks out of painting, and she paints really often, but I prefer constructing things from Lego.
All right. It's very important to use things correctly. It's just as important to do homework, and this is where we get it from. All right, now if we go back to our homework, or in other words, our previous lesson, previous file, we'll see that to get, как будет, enjoy something, какой там была идиома, скажи мне. Что мы только что отработали? Kick out, как это будет звучать?
Kick out of.
Yeah, but the verb is missing.
To...
Какой глагол там был? Can you tell me?
Get kick out.
Get kick out. Thank you. Yes, there you go. I just found it. I was looking for that. Actually, it's from the 25th. So, обрати внимание, если ты переписываешь любую идиому, ты должен убедиться, что ты переписываешь все. Единственное, что ты можешь скинуть, конечно же, это to. Потому что здесь имеется в виду инфинитивная форма плюс to. Если ты говоришь про себя, например, like I, ты же не скажешь I to get a kick. Ну, понятно же. I, ты нет в начальной грамматике, so you obviously you know that. So, again, clear that, what you wrote, erase that and make another one. I or my sister.
My sister gets a kick out. Gets a kick out.
Good job. She gets a kick out of?
Out of painting.
Painting, and she?
And she paints really often, but I prefer constructing things from Lego.
Constructing. Okay, things from Lego. Sounds good. Construct. I hope that's a C. All right, good job. Let's move on to this. Yesterday.
Yesterday I was going to school and met my friend, which was headed to hospital because he was sick.
I see. All right, the friend which, тот друг, который, так звучит, давай скажем, friend who was headed to the hospital, to the hospital because he was sick. All right, friend, and don't forget about the N. All right, next, I
take supplements because I live in a city where isn't sunny often, so I need vitamins to grow.
Very good. That's a good sentence, but where isn't? All right. У тебя запятая, значит, получается, у тебя предложение как будто с чистого листа. Получается, грамматика также идет с чистого листа. Чего-то не хватает. Подсказка. Чего? What should we do?
Where isn't it sunny? Or where it isn't sunny.
Thank you. Where it isn't sunny. Let's do that. All right. It имеется в виду ситуация, погода в таком контексте. Что-то наподобие предыдущего примера. All right, let's move on to the last one.
Yesterday morning, I opened fridge to have something, and it smelled funny. After 1 hour, we found out that milk has gone bad.
Very good. All right, I opened fridge. Не пренебрегай артиклями, let's correct that.
I opened the fridge.
I opened the fridge, your fridge. Don't forget about that, okay? All right, so the other thing I would say, not smelt. All right, в прошедшее время ты где-то нашел такое интересное?
Нет.
Smell в прошедшем как будет?
Нет.
Smelled.
Smelled. Правильно.
Конечно же. Don't forget about that. All right, so or smelled. Past participle. Same thing. All right, good job. In general, it's a good idea. All right, check it out. Pay attention. When you're making a sentence and there is a noun, make sure that you have an article. All right, make sure, especially if you're talking about something that you own, that's something like yours. You know, like I opened the fridge, my fridge, the fridge. Don't forget about that. Any questions about this?
No questions.
All right, good deal. Let us move on back. Man, that's a lot of file right there. Okay, lots of them. Yeah, let's move on to this. Again, any questions about the reading part? Was this clear?
Yeah, it was clear.
Good stuff. Okay, yeah. Farmers grow lots of, again, music. What was this article about? Please tell me.
Article about?
What was it about? What was this article about?
It was about the place where peppers are grown.
Not bad. They grow peppers there. But check this out. They're telling us to look at the leaflet. What's a leaflet? What's a leaflet?
Табличка.
Brochure. Let's use that, yeah?
Как?
Leaflet. Брошюра, то же самое, как по-русски. Brochure. Where do we get leaflets? Tell me.
Брошюра. Что такое брошюра?
По-русски брошюра. Тебе понятно, что такое? Брошюра — это, получается, содержание информационное какое-то. Брошюрка — это просто банальное количество маленькой информации, которая просто говорит нам, о чем это. Будь это, например, о чем вот эта ферма, что здесь делают. Это именно весь смысл любой брошюры, это, конечно, информировать того, кто читает. Из-за этого они чаще всего будут бесплатные. Leaflets — то же самое. They give to people. It's informative. You know, you take it for free. You read it, you are informed. You get information from that. Thus, the word informed. All right, that's what it is. So leaflet and a brochure.
Synonyms.
Synonyms, absolutely. All right, let us move on to the next one. Brochure, flyer, we can do the same thing. All right, flyer, it is the same thing. All right, they're all right, so they, let's do it like that. They are all given as information. Pieces. Information pieces. All right. Sounds good. Let us move on to, I suppose, the next one. We're not going to read it. I will ask you some of the words. Decorate. What does it mean? People decorate the buildings with chilies. What does that mean, decorate, in English?
Means to make beautiful, to...
Yeah, absolutely. To make something beautiful, of course. All right. Maybe to put something up. All right. В прямом смысле что-то положить наверх или поставить наверх, нарядить. To put something up. Put it up. Имеется в виду на край, повесь наверх. И put it up. В прямом смысле поставь это наверх, на стену, например, прикрепить. Something like that. Decoration, decorate, we got it. What does it mean? They hang big bunches outside their houses. Big bunches, what does this mean?
Большие букеты.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. Well done. I think we got all these words. And what are chilies, by the way?
Chilies, it's a type of pepper.
Absolutely. Let's say chilies are types of pepper. Yeah, chili. When something is chili, right? Spicy, chili, right? So chilies are basically peppers. And when something is spicy, it means what?
Means it's chili.
It is chili, or in other words, it like bites your tongue. Kind of like it's biting, something like that. All right. Do you like chili food? Spicy food? Do you eat it?
Yeah, I like it. I usually eat sushi with wasabi and I eat pasta with chili oil.
Nice. With spicy oil, maybe, yeah?
No, pimento chili.
Chili, you mean like there are little peppers inside there, yeah?
Mm, not peppers. They made from chili.
Oh, nice. Sounds good. Chili in terms of food, of course. What do we mean by that? When we think of chili and food, what does that mean? Chili, food. It means what?
It means spicy.
Well, true. So in other words, it means this kind of food made from what?
From chili.
From chili, of course. All right. Absolutely. Have you ever tried this?
No, no.
Mm-hmm. So they're obviously spicy. We can see that it's not just chili that's inside there, but also some beans. Yeah. Check it
Beans.
out. Ground beef is there. Beans, I suppose we might have that depending on the recipe. So yeah, chili, homemade beef chili. So that's technically what it is. When you want to make something, when you want to cook something new, where do you look up a recipe?
I usually look up for a recipe in internet, in YouTube.
Not bad. These little things, see? Beans, obviously we can put them inside there. Yeah, cool stuff. What do you think about chili? Yummy stuff? Delicious stuff? What do you think?
Delicious.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I like it.
Uh-huh. Very cool. So you have a thing for spicy, yeah?
Yeah,
What does it mean to have a thing for something?
thing to like.
To like something, of course. So like I have a thing for spicy food. In other words, I like it.
I like it.
Absolutely. All right, so we got what this is. Cool. So it's so easy nowadays to get a recipe straight out of the internet. So easy. How do you think people obtained recipes back then? How do you think people obtained recipes back then? What do you think?
Back then,
Mm-hmm.
what does it mean?
Okay. Back then, тогда, давно. В то время. Back then.
They had,
Like
I
back in the
think
day.
they had books with recipes.
Mm-hmm. Of course. All right. So yeah, people used to, let's use it like that.
People used to have books with recipes.
Absolutely. What about now? Do you have any books with recipes?
No, but my grandparents, my grandma has.
You know, but believe it or not, murals are seen also outside. You know, when you walk in the streets, you can see them technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any buildings or any walls outside where you live, like these murals? Do you?
No, no.
You don't have
But
any such things?
we don't have any such things.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw them when we were in Italy.
Not bad. What about these things? We call them graffiti, right?
Graffiti.
What do you think about them? We talked about this before. What do you think about these things?
I think they are pretty too, but murals are more are prettier because they are bigger and they are more colorful.
Absolutely. Everything that you've said works. Let's just say fascinating. What does it mean fascinating?
Uh, More fascinating, more exciting,
Uh-huh.
more
Like really
beautiful.
beautiful, of course. So instead of using next time beautiful, let's say, wow, they are really fascinating. Let's use that one. Let's say it again. They are really fascinating.
They are really fascinating.
Absolutely, they're fascinating. Okay, cool. Let's finish this up. Now, next three, let us read that. Let's read your answers. But before that, read and circle the incorrect words, write correct sentences. All right, let's do two. What's the mistake? Tell me.
In the mistake is in the word person.
Yeah, person. I don't
No.
see person. No. Let's use number two.
Okay, it's no. Verb, the past simple.
All right, so Kate's friends are surprised when they look at her murals. Okay, it was technically, grammatically speaking, that's perfectly fine. So Kate's friends are surprised when they look at her murals. And you wrote they were surprised. Okay, so in this story, they're telling us that they were surprised, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Next three.
Big Ben is a famous building in Britain.
It's not actually, it's
Building.
a
It's not
building.
person.
Absolutely. All right, so Elizabeth Tower, technically nowadays it's called. You've heard about that, yeah? Big Ben.
Yeah.
Where's it located? Tell me.
It located in London.
Absolutely, it's located in London, and another name for it, of course, is the Elizabeth Tower. Now, what's in it? What exactly? How does it look like? Tell me.
It looks like a tower with a big clock.
And why do we people need clock? I mean, what's the point? Tell me.
People need clock to know the time.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you know your time? How do you know the time when to go to school, when to wake up, when to come back home? How do you know?
I watch time on my phone.
Watch that. Let's say I look at the time, yeah?
I
I look at the time on my phone.
I look at the time on my phone.
Not bad. Can you use your phone in class?
Yeah, I can, but not while lesson.
Not while lesson? Yikes. I can use my phone, but not while I'm having a
Lesson.
lesson. Exactly. All right. Not while I'm having a lesson. Okay. Or during the lesson, we might as well say that too. All right. I can use my phone, but not during the class. All right. When do you use it then?
I use it. I usually don't use it in the school.
Really? Why do we take it then?
To call parents after school and before school.
Not bad, of course. What do you think about watch, phone, like basically smart watch? What do you think about this kind of phone? Would you like to get that?
Yeah, I'd like to get it because it's cool. It's cool thing because you can call from it, you can write messages from it.
Absolutely.
Even you can play games on it.
That is so true. And the good thing about it is, especially with kids and maybe even little kids, how are the watch better than the phone? Think about safety. Think about safety. Think about it.
Kids, kids can't forget them somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, of course. In other words, to leave them behind somewhere. Yeah. So let's say one of the benefits, let's use that, of having a smartwatch instead of an actual phone is what? Finish the sentence, please.
Is that you can't leave it behind somewhere.
Leave it means leaving it, like literally, you stay here, I'm going, bye. All right. But let's say lose it, or it's extremely difficult to lose it unless you take the watch off, you know. Where do you take it off? You take it off your what?
When you sleep?
No, I mean, where do you put your watch? You put it where? On your wrist, yeah? What's a wrist?
Wrist. Тумбочка.
Nah, it's not that, right? So we got our fingers. And what else we got? Exactly. So this is where we put our watch, you know, like right here. So this part is called?
Wrist.
Absolutely. Do you wear watch?
No, I don't wear them.
You don't have any watch, huh?
Yeah.
Would you like to have it?
No, I wouldn't.
You don't want to have them? Why not?
Yeah, I don't like watches.
Even smart watches?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Why not?
It's not convenient for me.
Okay. Not convenient, but what exactly isn't convenient? Because so far you've said so many benefits about having a smartwatch. Tell me about the cons. So now we looked at now we looked at pros. Pros are what? Another word for pro, it's
good side.
Is the benefit, yeah?
Benefit.
And what's the opposite of pro? Con. The opposite is con. So we always go pro means a plus, and con means like a negative. Right? Another word is a negative, downside. Yeah. Another word is a downside, negative. So tell me, what's the negative? What are some cons about having smartwatch? Tell me.
I don't like to wear them on my hand, and I think that phone is much better.
You don't wear them on your hands, by the way. On my
hands?
No, wrist.
There is a wrist.
I don't like wearing them on my wrist. I like phone more. You're not giving me like a good reason why. That's not a good reason. We see with the phone, we can say a reason like you can easily lose it. You can leave it somewhere. You can put it in your bag. Somebody can steal it, you know, some bad people. But with the watch, you know, you put it on your wrist in the morning and they stay with you until the very end. I mean, think about it. This is remarkable. What does it mean? Remarkable. Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Unbelievable. Like, wow. Remarkable. Like, crazy. All right. See? Remarkable. Beautiful. Amazing. Unbelievable. See? See how beneficial it is. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I see. Okay. Do you have maybe friends who own smartwatch? Do you have that?
No.
No. Okay. I got it. I thought they were like popular. I guess maybe not with kids, teenagers. Yeah, could be. All right. Anyway, let's move on down to this. 4. Let's read this one. By the way, what's the other name? The other name for Big Ben? It's the
Elizabeth Tower.
Absolutely. And it's located in
London.
Absolutely. All right. Anyway, we got it. We're not going to go into details about what it is exactly, not today anyway. Let's move on to 4.
Finn is happy with the ideas for the murals.
Absolutely. What is this? With the, it's like You thought it's a good idea to write with and the together? Yeah. This looks funny. All right, anyway, with, so let's kill the E. Okay, sounds good. Next, 5.
The club will have an exhibition.
Exhibition, yeah? What's an exhibition, by the way? Expo, exhibition. It means what?
It means showing something.
Absolutely. All right, have you ever been to an expo?
No, I've never been there.
But would love to. Yeah?
Yeah, but I would love to.
Good job. All right, let's move on to 6. Everyone will?
Everyone will bring some different ideas to the party.
Let's say the T, party. All right, sounds good. Good job with this. Let us move on back to the next one. All right. Okay, what's happening here? Tell me, describe the picture to me, please.
The girl is having a birthday.
Is she already having it? Or she's only getting
ready for it.
Getting ready. I'm thinking about that one too. Okay. All right, just already. All right, let's use them in sentences. As a matter of fact, yeah. So when you read, like, let's say this at home, you don't have any questions about it. Is this so?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's what I want to hear. All right, since and for. Sounds good. All right, present perfect. Yeah, it looks good. Jen has played the piano since she was 5. That sounds good. And if we look at 4, again, my man, that's what I was looking for. I couldn't see a single 4. Why? You didn't want to use 4? What's the matter? Tell me. Here you needed to use since or for. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right. When do we use since? When do we use for? Tell me.
For since means from, and for it's how long.
Absolutely. Anything. All right, since 9, yeah. So these are easy, of course. All right, very easy stuff. Понятно, что ты сейчас объяснил, вроде бы все понятно, но по какой-то причине ты не захотел использовать for. Если мы говорим про срок какой-то в плане количества этого времени, будет, конечно же, на протяжении for. Если же мы говорим с какого-то периода, last summer, and so on, yes, it's going to be since, or, you know, since 2005. So these are easy things. All right, she was 5 years old. Yeah. All right, again, these are easy mistakes. Do not make them. All right. Let's move on to this now. They have invited her family. Her family have already sent her. Yeah. This sounds to be okay. All right. So just and her mom have already, yes, and tried before. Okay. Good job. All right. Let's move on to our last homework piece, and let's scooch down to something else. All right. Well, delicious, original. I like bright. Yeah. What does it mean awful? The film was awful. What does this mean, awful?
It's disgusting.
Yeah, really bad, of course, of course. All right, so disgusting, we have it here. Good job. Yeah, you did a good job with that. All right, mountains, mysterious. What does this mean? Mysterious.
I don't know.
You know it, just read it.
Mysterious. Something that you can't understand or explain.
Exactly. Like what was that? That was a ghost? I don't know. All right, mysterious, mystery. All right, or mystery can be something that nobody just knows how it happened. Like, how did this happen? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, adventurous. What's up with this? This road is. You didn't know what to answer?
Yeah.
Okay. You could have just simply. You had to use the words. All right. Maybe hazard. Did you use this? hazard, hazardous. All right. Весь смысл задания это нужно было сделать, что us, hazardous здесь будет, наверное. All right, let's do the road is, no, it's not hazardous. Their hotel was very, all right, let's, you know what? Let's do it together, I guess. Adventurous, you did everything well. They're poisonous, good job with that. So our teacher was furious, good. And what is this? Austria is very luxurious. Is it really? I suppose, I would say mountainous, maybe. Austria, technically it is very mountainous. And the hotel was very luxurious. I would use like that, okay? So let's put luxurious to hotel, and Austria will say it's very mountainous. Did you use mountainous? No, you didn't, I see, yeah? Okay, so let's correct it like that. Fury, furious. What else we have? And this road is dangerous. You didn't have dangerous, so it's easy. Okay? Oh, dangerous, they used it here. Wait a minute. I can't swim here. It's dangerous. Okay, adventure. This road is adventurous in bad weather. I love that. Like, try it. Maybe, you know. There's a cliff. Okay, hazardous. I wouldn't say that anyway. He's an adventurous traveler. This basically was that light, very mysterious. Our teacher, we got that. Yeah, interesting. Okay, mountainous mystery. Oh yeah, technically hazardous. I don't know. That's, I guess the road is hazardous in bad weather. It just sounds really strange. All right, where's the road, by the way? All right, let's use that. Like hazard to, usually we think of hazard as chemicals, bad things, but in terms of weather, we might as well use that. All right, dangerous. I mean, I would say that hazardous, we might as well use that because we did use dangerous. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyway, any questions about this? The road is hazardous. Let's use that just like we thought from the beginning. All right. Cool. So good job in the homework. How long did everything take you? Everything, all the sheets, all of it.
No, about 40 minutes.
All right. Not bad. Did you ask anybody for help?
No.
Okay, of course. You don't do that. You do everything by yourself. All right. What is this word? This one.
I've never.
Never. That's like never. Like never. I like that. All right. So, okay. Pay attention to that. Yeah. Climb the mountain. All right. Well done. What is Istanbul? Tell me.
Istanbul, it's the capital of Turkey.
Many people think it's the capital, but in fact, it's not. Ankara is the capital, and Istanbul is the largest city in Turkey. Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't forget about that. All right, so, yeah, cool. What is this building? Tell me. It looks like it's a mosque. Nowadays, it's a mosque, of course. Hagia Sophia, yeah? So, Hagia Sophia, have you ever heard of this term?
Oh, no.
Yeah? All right, let me just... All right. Okay, technically, let's see that one. All right, it's located where?
In Kazan?
No, not Kazan, of course. In Istanbul. Yeah, that's technically what it is. That's the inside. All right. That's a former church. You probably know that, yeah? Former church. Yeah. When the Ottomans invaded Constantinople, former city, of course, was named like that. So they basically reconstructed it as a mosque. What is a mosque? Tell me. Mosque. Mechet. Right? That's what it is. Let's do it like that. Okay, let's put it here and move on. All right, if you don't have any further questions or any questions at all for that matter about homework, let us move on back to something else then. All right, let us open our book. Let's see what we need to do. Let's jump here and open it. All right, what page? Help me out. Or unit, perhaps.
Unit 7, I think.
Nice. Let's go to 7 then. Yeah, we did do this this part here. All right. How do we call number 1? What is that?
Match.
The match. Why do we need matches?
We need them to start fire.
Absolutely. All right. And this is called what?
Nail.
Absolutely. What it corresponds to? What has the same name?
The same name.
Look here.
It's A.
It's A. Absolutely. All right. We did that before, so I hope you know that. I assume you know that. I know you know that. All right. Let's move on to this now. Competition time. All right. We started doing that. Check it out. The passive. Now, this is something we left with for kind of like for our next lesson type thing. So let us see what we need to do. Let's read the rules now. We use passive with future. Let's read this.
We use the passive of the future. You'll be given 10 new laptops for your school. You won't be given any software. Will the computers be sent to our school?
Yeah, so future passive, we use how?
Will plus be plus participle.
Absolutely. So what do we know about passive? First of all, we need be, right? All right, that's number 1. And then past participle. What is past participle, by the way?
It's be plus V3.
Well, just past participle. It is V3, right? Third column. That's what it is. Be is be, but I'm just asking you only about the past participle. All right? По-русски как это будет переводиться? Прошедшее? Причастие.
Причастие.
Причастие, абсолютно верно. А настоящее время причастия как выглядят слова? Они все одинаково выглядят. Они все будут иметь что?
Они все будут иметь present.
ing, давай с тобой не забывай. V1 plus ing. All right, whereas past participle, it's, help me out, it's
V3.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It is obviously V3. Everything that you find there is past participle. All right, let's move on to this. Let's check this out. All right, so let's move on and read that. Read, write A, active, and P, passive. All right, give me an example of an active sentence and the same thing as a passive sentence. Let's make one example before we do this. Active sentence is what?
Is
Make an example. Don't explain to me.
Okay.
Make one example.
The mural is painting by artist.
That's not active. That's a good passive. No. Active first. Активная речь. Давай ее скажем. Без подсказки. Последняя попытка.
Artist.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Let's do it. The artist
is painting the mural.
Mm-hmm. The painter. All right, let's do that. Painting the mural or a mural. Good job. Now the same thing with passive.
Passive. The mural is painted by artist, by painter.
Mm-hmm. Of course. By the painter. Good job. All right, now we got this. Now we're going to do the same thing, only we'll just add future, nothing else. All right. Can we just say this in the future? Try it. Active sentence in the future. Go.
My dad will buy
No,
a
no,
car.
let's just do this. Let's just do this. Do the same thing so we would work with the same sentence.
Painter will paint a mural.
The painter will, okay, or we can say will, если мы скажем будущее продолжительное, future continuous, чтобы мы по максимуму не меняли это предложение.
The painter will be painting a mural.
Yes. Painting a mural, maybe. Let's do it like that. And passive. Let's do future too.
The painter.
Mural.
The
We're
mural.
doing passive. Mm-hmm.
The mural will. Will be painted by the painter.
By the painter. Good job. All right. This is exactly what we're going to see. So let's check this out. So here we need to choose whether or not it's active or passive. Let's do it. Number one. They did it for us, but let's read it regardless.
Children will be given lunch on the school trip. Passive.
Yep.
Trains won't be used in the future. Passive.
Yes.
People will travel in flying cars in the future. Active.
Good.
The class will be taught to swim. Passive. People will go on holiday. Active. Astronauts will be sent to Mars in the future. Passive.
Good job. All right, not a single mistake. Well done. Hopefully you got everything. All right, let's move on to this. What is this? How can we explain what this is? We had the word. It's called maybe let's just say it has information inside. How do we call that thing? Like a piece of paper. It's called
the
pamphlet. Yeah.
Как?
Pamphlet. Pamphlet. We didn't do pamphlet. I apologize. Pamphlet is just another word for leaflet. Yeah. Let's do that. What's a leaflet? Tell me.
A leaflet is a brochure.
Absolutely. It's technically the same thing. Pamphlet. Памфлетик. Не слышал такого? По-русски не говорят так. Not like that. So pamphlet. Нет, pamphlet. No. They should use that. That sounds kind of nice. All right. So anyway, they're all the same thing. Everything is done for the one reason and one reason only, and that is information. All right. Let's get back to this. All right. So information. Let's read the next one. Yeah. All right. Write the words in correct order. Let's see now. Number one, let's check this out. The children will?
The children will be collected by court at 9 p.m.
Very good. Now, this requires a little bit of thinking. Try to do one, or two, number one. Let's do two as number one. And then maybe the rest will leave as homework. Try to do two. Be provided, will, each student. Let's read them all.
Each student will be provided with a bucket lunch.
Hey, it's not that bad, man. You're doing pretty well. Next. I thought you'll take more.
The class will be taken on a tour of the museum.
Good job. Next.
Each student a booklet will
each student will.
Each student will be given a booklet.
Good job. Mm-hmm.
By the trip. The trip will be filmed by teachers.
The trip. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that one. 5. I apologize. Yes. Next and the last. I was just reading the last one.
The film will be shown to the school.
Good job. All right. It seems like you really got everything. It really is awesome. All right, let's move on to the next one. You're going to get homework, of course, to polish this down. But other than that, well done. All right. Let's move on to this listen and read. Listening part. Don't forget about that. Do you listen to this at home?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Say, yeah, of course. Say it like that.
Yeah, of course.
Good. All right, listen and read. Let's do the reading part. I don't feel right, Professor. Let's read this.
I don't feel right, Professor. Chip, why aren't you working? Have you been switched off? You haven't been switched off. Has your battery been taken out? I see it. These wires have been disconnected. Welcome back, Chip. Oh, thank you, Professor.
Good job, right? Now, usually, when do we use passive? Think about it. Look back at this. Yeah. Usually, not all the time, of course, but very often we use it with what?
When something is already being
something has happened before. Okay. Now, another thing I would say is that, I mean, we can see that, things are done to people, of course. But see, in our example, it's done to this robot. I mean, the robot itself can't really do anything to itself. That's why it needs somebody, a human, a person to do it for him. Now, let's find something here. Let's find passive. Can we see anything here? Passive part, it's where?
Have you been switched off?
Exactly. Next, passive.
You haven't been switched off. Has your battery been taken out?
Taken out, of course. And the last one?
These wires have been disconnected.
Let's say these wires.
These wires.
They've been disconnected, of course. Good job. Again, you're a natural. Good stuff. Let's read this again.
Use the passive with the present perfect. You haven't been switched off. These wires have been disconnected. Has your battery been taken out?
Very good. All right. So again, first of all, why do we need perfect? Present perfect simple. What for?
We need it
to show that an action happened in the past, and it's still relative now, today, so to speak, currently. All right, this is exactly what we see here. All right, so in other words, you haven't been switched off. In other words, this hasn't yet happened. Next one, right? These wires have been disconnected. So in other words, somebody actually did this, all right? So, and has your battery been taken out? What does it mean to take out a battery?
Take out a battery. Or
means what?
Discharge.
Well, to take it out, in other words, to discharge, or I would say to just grab it and take it from the robot, and so he or it wouldn't have it, kind of like that, take it out, yeah? So we got this part. Let's see this now. With the first one, you did a wonderful job with this. But then again, this was something that's a little easier because this was simply passive in the future. Now here it's the same passive, but we're mixing it with perfect, present perfect simple. Let's do this. One.
Computers have been used in offices for many years.
Exactly. So you see, perfect, we use always, I would say, with sentences that are relevant with the past. So in other words, we want to kind of look back and say, this has happened a lot recently, or this has happened in the past and it's still relevant now. That's the thing. So these are the types of sentences we're going to make. Let's do number 2.
A bug has been found in the classroom. Is it yours?
Yeah.
Has someone been disconnected the internet?
Has someone
been disconnected?
Has someone been disconnected the internet? Really? Do you think it sounds okay?
Disconnected.
Yeah. If let's say has someone been disconnected from the internet? That sounds okay. But has someone disconnected the internet? Maybe someone did. Somebody just unplugged the wire or something. Let's do 4.
They haven't eaten breakfast today.
They haven't. Yeah, good job.
Eaten. Yeah. I've given a new laptop. Do you like it?
I've given. Really?
No, хотя
she got the laptop.
I've been given.
I've been given. In other words, someone gave me this laptop. You like it? See, because we have do you like it? It means you're showing it. Good. Next.
Have you been grown? Yes, have you grown?
Have you grown? Good job. You look really tall. Oh, of course. Of course. Have you grown? Good job. All right. The internet has been disconnected here. All right. So speaking part, talk about these pictures. All right. So let us see now. All right. So we have internet disconnected. The litter. What does it mean, litter?
Litter.
In other words, for litter, it's garbage. Garbage. All right. So the cakes, it's easy. Window and yeah, floor. Come on, let's face it. All right, easy stuff. Let's do it as homework. This part we'll talk next time, and actually everything else we'll do as homework. All right. Any questions about this?
No questions.
All good. All right. So this is going to be your homework assignment. Definitely do it, and just have a beautiful, beautiful Friday and a wonderful long weekend. And get better, get well. All right. I'll see you next time, Dmitry. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.